What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka Allfires. Now, earlier this week in an exclusive from the Cosmic Circus, we found out Marvel Studios actually has one panel left this year. Well, they'll be live in person on stage presenting projects, and where it was said to only be focusing on Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, we now have additional details about the panel coming from one of the sources over at that editorial that really fills it in nicely and paints a picture of a rather large and rather long panel, comparable to something like they did at San Diego Comic-Con or even D23. We're going to break down this brand new detail update that teases huge surprises for the upcoming Marvel panel next weekend. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button. We do daily Marvel content at the channel, and that's all we do. Everything from official Easter egg breakdowns, trailers and reviews, to the occasional industry insider report, and everything in between. So if that sort of thing's for you, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. That will automatically enter you to win our ongoing PS5 giveaway, which we are right around the corner from. Could easily hit by year's end. Again, all you got to do, hit the sub button, leave a comment down below if you want, stick around to the end of the video, we'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Okay, and so as we confirmed earlier this year, the panel will be taking place next weekend at CCXP 2022, that's the annual Brazilian Comic-Con. It's taking place from December 1st through the 4th, and while we don't have the exact date for the Marvel presentation, there's a really good chance it's on Saturday the 3rd. Now, additional details about the panel are coming from Alex P. That's at Alex from CC on Twitter. He's the writer over at the Cosmic Circus, starting by saying that Disney's actually going to do an entire presentation very much like what they did at D23, starting first off with Pixar and the Elementals for 30 minutes. Next up, Lucasfilm will present for 55 minutes to talk about Mandalorian Season 3 and Indiana Jones 5. Then Avatar: Way of the Water will present for 30 minutes, and lastly, Marvel will finish the panel with about 45 minutes in length for their presentation. Now, that presentation should start, according to the details, at about 5:25 to 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so that'd be about 2:30 on the West Coast, and we'll of course do a watch party here for updates coming from that panel. Now, he goes on to say, while the panel will highlight the upcoming release of Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, it's already been reported Kevin Feige and Paul Rudd will be there, alongside director Peyton Reed. Marvel will also discuss other projects. This includes Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, but I'm also being told by sources to expect surprises. He also goes on to acutely point out that while we're all anticipating a Spider-Man 4 announcement officially and sometime soon, Marvel Studios would not be the one to do that. That would be Sony. And although Sony and CCXP jointly officially updated everyone a week or so ago saying they would be there, also teasing surprises, Sony has since confirmed as the time of this update and doing this video, they will not be at CCXP, so do not expect a Spider-Man 4 announcement coming from there. But now with this update and some surprises in tow, I think we get a really good look at what we're going to get. Now, keep in mind, even though the format's very similar to D23, 45 minutes is much less time than Marvel had for their time at D23. Remember, that's Disney's own presentation. They did an even longer panel at SDCC. So they're not going to have quite the time to elaborate on a ton of projects. I would not expect the size, the number of announcements from D23. But what I would expect is a second trailer for Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, as I'm sure they're going to show some footage when they're there in person, as well as the trailer for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. This is the second time it's going to be shown and in public. James Gunn's admitted that he knows when we're going to get to see that trailer. I thought they might put it out with the release of the holiday special last night. Alas, they did not. I anticipate if they show that trailer again there, they'll go ahead and post them online, much the way they did during D23 when they showed us Werewolf by Night and Secret Invasion, and then threw those trailers up online at the same time. Speaking of which, Secret Invasion is the next thing scheduled for Disney Plus early next year, and I anticipate when and if we get another trailer, if they're going to bring anybody on stage, if there's quote-unquote big surprises to come, I think that's inferring the actors, the people they're going to bring with them to the presentation, and so I'm not expecting them to reveal any major new characters, any major new projects at all. I think this can easily focus on Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, Guardians of the Galaxy 3, Secret Invasion, maybe something about Loki Season 2 or something along those lines. But we cannot deny the fact that there have been a ton of projects Marvel Studios barely touched on this year that have rumored to be in development long before anything like an Avengers Secret Wars or Avengers Kang Dynasty. It is also possible that Marvel Studios knows this is the first year back from a very long pandemic break. This is the first year back to live in-person presentations, and they might not want to show up to this one with only 3 or 4 projects that everybody already knows is coming. So while I do honestly think it's a reach that they'd unveil a brand new title or a brand new actor introduction, something like that, a cast member, I don't think it's out of the possibility that we might see a Harrison Ford introduced officially for Thunderbolts now that it's been in the news, or something like that, where they've had a ton of confirmations amply throughout the trades, but Marvel hasn't announced it. There's also been a ton of onboarding with recent behind-the-scenes talent for something like Blade. The director and the writer have now officially been hired. They could bring someone like that. Again, it's not going to ring that bell doing a Silver Surfer project announcement or a Nova project announcement introducing the character cast as Nova, but it would also be a reveal and an official reveal of sorts because we've only had that news throughout the trades. So again, temper your expectations. Of course, every time I say that, they announce 2 Avengers films, so I'm saying that with the slight hope that that's what it leads to, but more likely the case, they focus on the films that are right around the corner, and they bring out, if any new talent, if any new surprises, some of the people that have been hired here real recently, like the director for Blade, or maybe even the director Matt Shakman and the writers for Fantastic Four, as they've officially been confirmed since D23 as well. Something like that. Guys, let me know all your thoughts down in the comments, how hyped you are for whatever's coming. When we learn the exact date and time, again, we'll do a watch party here at the channel, keep you guys updated as well. Quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. Okay, we're still giving away PlayStation 5s every 20,000 subscribers all the way up to 1 million. We are headlong into 1 million subscribers right now, less than 10,000 away, and could easily hit that by year's end. So if you want to be entered to win, or if you've been rocking with me for a while and have not yet hit the subscribe button, I encourage you to do so. Support me as a content creator. It's free to do, but if you're watching the videos, you might as well be entered to win. The guy who won the last one actually just got his through the mail. He was in Canada. It took a while to get through customs. He just took a picture and tagged me in it the other day. If you want to be entered to win, or for any of the other future giveaways, as we will actually be doing a giveaway every day in December. It's super simple. All the same rules will apply. Hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. Because it's truly random, the more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All winners will be announced at the end of videos in this same segment we're doing here. We will not ever bring it up in the comments. Those are spammers. If you see them on my channel, any other YouTube channel, or any other platform for that matter, report those comments and keep it going. No YouTuber will ever charge you for shipping. No YouTuber will ever ask you to contact them on a third-party app. Those are just people taking our photos and pretending to be us. Please be vigilant and be safe. My name is Michael Roman. You can find me in a couple of places, Instagram and Twitter at I'mFires. You can also find me on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, Apple, iTunes, wherever you listen to original music under the name Allfires. And while I sincerely appreciate you checking my music out, as many of you have, thank you very much. I really appreciate you checking the channel out. And if you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, I'm trying to hit that 1 million plaque. I would love you forever. It's right there. It's literally right there. All you gotta do, just reach out and click it. Just click it. Or don't. No worries. See you guys in the next one. Peace.